Welcome back. It's time to have a conversation with renowned beauty queen, professional fashion model, and fashion consultant, Precious John. Now, she is someone we've fallen in love with over the years. And back in 2014, she got Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria Model of the Year award. And that marked the beginning of an amazing journey for this amazing fashion model. It's great to have you back on Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you so much for having me.
Honestly, since you won that award in 2014, you don't look a day older, I have to say. I was like, wait, didn't she just win? Don't you mean 2024 or 2014? You look amazing. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
So fashion consulting has been a major part of your journey as well.
Yes, it has.
But Nigeria is it's an interesting place to be a stylist or fashion consultant. Any nitbits you want to talk about on that?
Nigeria is a fashionable country. You know, whether we look at it from any angle, Nigerians are fashionable people. You know, globally, we're doing very well in fashion.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how fashion has grown.
Yeah.
Within the years I've been modeling. You know, years ago, there's so many things that an African, a typical Nigerian wouldn't wear.
Sure.
But whatever we're wearing, people all over the world is wearing can be worn in Nigeria. So it's so exciting to see how the fashion industry is growing
and evolved. It's really,
exactly.
It's changed. Now the average awards event is like the Met Gala now.
Exactly.
It's elaborate. But
It is.
Is it ever overwhelming?
It can be if we're just trying to chase trend and not quality. You know, most times people go for the overt brands that are so loud. But I believe in luxury, quiet luxury.
Okay.
And if you know how to buy quality over quantity, then I don't think it will be overwhelming for you. You just have to know what works for you and what is quality, really. So
quality is also really important, and over the years it's somehow become a little more challenging to purchase quality. So a lot of people do more of rentals and get stylists to do more work for them.
Exactly. That's where stylists come in. That's where fashion consultants come in. You want to, help people pick out what is in their wardrobe that they don't even know is there and put it together for them to, look good, or help them change their whole style entirely. You know, what I do is I make things for you from scratch. And if you have a style you want to change into, or you have something in mind you're trying to make work, that is where I come in, try to help you understand your sense of fashion way better. Fantastic,
fantastic. But, there is something about being absolutely stunning. You are stunning. You have a pretty face, you have an amazing bright smile. But when it comes to doing business, there are some people that don't take the pretty face as seriously in business. Now, you need to talk to us about some of your experiences in that particular area.
I've had really good experiences, really. I just think I believe in being confident and being educated in whatever aspect of business you find yourself in. I don't go into it feeling intimidated. I know what I bring to the table. So most of the time, it is, what are you offering? What can you do? What can you change? If you're not changing anything and you're just going by what is trending, I feel that is when you can run into some hitches. But so far, I've had a smooth ride, and it has been a rewarding experience.
Now, you've decided to add something else to your docket now.
Yes.
Iluna candles.
Iluna candles.
Iluna candles.
Yes, Iluna candles.
So, I'm not sure how many people know this, that I'm in love with candles. I love candles.
You're my person.
I also make them myself, and when I saw these, I was like, wow.
Yes,
this
exactly.
is someone after my own heart. Really. So you need to talk to us about these candles. Why should we, work with Iluna and not someone else?
These candles are different from the everyday candles. It's not the jar ones. These are artworks. You can place them on your shelf and they smell amazing. You don't need to burn them. They are literally artwork.
So and it's like decor.
Exactly. They are decor. They are handmade, and it's toxic free.
Okay.
You know, the store-bought candles sometimes can have some sort of toxic.
So let's actually talk about what is in this. What type of wax is it?
This,
paraffin wax, soy wax?
this is soy and beeswax. These are the natural waxes.
Okay,
yes.
fantastic.
So this is soy and beeswax with natural fragrances that just helps lift up your ambience and decor in your home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's all natural. And
so do you do this with your hands yourself?
yes, I have a factory,
Okay.
a factory where they are manufactured.
Okay.
Yes, they are actually handmade with artisans in Nigeria.
Okay.
So it's not anything imported. It's things that are made here for Nigerians.
Okay, so you said something about the fragrances being seasonal.
Yes.
So what do you mean by seasonal fragrances?
Seasonal fragrances are like December period, the holiday period, you know, you use scents, fragrances that, you know, speaks about the Christmas. The way you smell it, you think it's Christmas in the air, is in the air, yes.
Okay.
And then the Valentine's season, you have the vanillas, you have the chocolate fragrances. Yes, you know, so with seasons, the fragrances change. Because we are in Africa, we don't have the summer, winter, but then we also have our season here, the dry season, the rainy season. During the dry season, people want to feel a bit cooler, so you go with softer fragrances. During the rainy season, people want to feel warmer, so you go with the strong ouds, the stronger fragrances. So that's how seasons change, and you get to, you know, introduce people to new scents they haven't experienced before.
So now, there's one thing about when you develop a product, you have to also think about how you're going to display that product, how you're going to package that product, and where you're going to sell that product.
Yes.
Now, when I think of candles, I think this is a very hot atmosphere. How am I going to be sure that while I'm, you know, having it dispatched to the customer, it's not going to melt? How am I sure that it's not going to get scratched? Let's talk about that aspect of things. How have you been able to work on that?
It was a bit tough at the initial stage. I had to figure out ways to make sure that they don't damage in transit. And it's just about figuring out the right measurement of your waxes. There are soft waxes and there are stronger ones. So a good combination makes it a bit stronger, so they are not either breaking. And then the right packaging, you know, getting the right boxes and the right cushions inside the boxes to make sure that there's less friction inside. So it's easier when you also have people that understand that these are fragile packages. It's easy. It's been a bit easier, you know, trying to find out people, delivery companies that are, you know, very subtle with, you know, movements and making sure that your package gets to the buyer or your clients in one piece. Yes, it's been tough, but I've been able to navigate it.
So I also know that, you know, working with raw materials like this is also extremely expensive.
It is.
Especially since most of the raw materials are brought from outside the country, am I right?
It is.
Okay, where do you source your material from?
Mainly China, because it's easier and you can easily find everything and it's way affordable there. When you import, it's a bit expensive, but China is always the go-to places where you're trying to enter into a new market and you're trying to find the raw material and it's not in Nigeria.
Fantastic.
So most of the time I get my raw materials from China, and some I can easily access in Nigeria. Nigeria has everything, you just have to know where to look.
All right, so we need to have a conversation on this further, but I have to say, well done on this. This looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful handcrafted Iluna candles.
Yes.
Thank you, Precious, for coming to talk to us today.
Thank you guys for
and congratulations on this new level, I have to say.
Yes. I can't wait for Nigerians to experience it, and it's something new.
You know what? That's what we're all about, you know, introducing brand new ideas, brand new opportunities for you. And yeah, we would love to hear your thoughts. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know what you think. We're taking another quick break. We'll be back after this.